What's going on, everybody? My name is Kells and I smell really good. And tonight we're going to be talking about 10 of the best affordable luxury fragrances. If you got any interest in that, stick around. 10 of the best affordable luxury fragrances, guys. So when I say that, I think you get the idea where I'm going with this. Mostly Middle Eastern. Actually, these are all Middle Eastern clones of expensive niche fragrances for the most part. Well, they're not all clones, but we're gonna get into it, guys. There's a lot of wintry stuff here, I will say that. I'm just a big cold weather fragrance guy. I like my freshies too, but we're gonna get into it. Before we do, guys, please make sure check out my website kellsmells.com if you have not, where I sell decants of all my fragrances. Would be appreciated. We're gonna get into it. The first fragrance that we're gonna talk about, guys, is called Teriaq Intense from Lattafa. Beautiful bottle. And it's a beautiful fragrance. It is a beautiful fragrance. I love this one. I absolutely adore this one. It brings a tear to my eye thinking, just smelling this, because it's so good. It took me a minute to pick this up. I had smelled this at the mall a few months ago. I almost grabbed it right when it came out and I didn't. It took me a little bit to get it. But it's a gorgeous fragrance. It's kind of, it's one of, you know, it's a cinnamon heavy, sweet, seductive type of fragrance. Kind of think of fragrances like Angel Share, Comra, stuff like that. Definitely in that family. I'm gonna go ahead and say, guys, I'm not really gonna get super into notes in this video. I might talk a little bit about them, but we're just mainly gonna talk about the fragrance and the smell. So this one, kind of think of Comra. It's the best way I can summarize it. Take Lattafa Comra, get rid of cut the sweetness down about half, okay? Maybe a third, or maybe a little bit less than half, but add a plum note in there. Still boozy, still sweet, cinnamon, all that. Just add a plum note. They call it plum liqueur in there. That's what you get with this. It's a gorgeous, dark, seductive, sexy, sweet, addicting smelling fragrance, guys. It really is. Fantastic stuff. Next on the list, we're going to switch it up. This is a summer one. I stand by this one, guys. This is a great warm weather, cheapy fragrance, man. It's called Dirgham from Art Al Zafran, which is basically Lattafa. And this is a really good clone of Chanel Allure Homme Sport. It's not 1-to-1, but it's very close. It might be a slight twist on it. I know this one has some floral notes in there, so like some white florals and stuff, orange blossom, stuff like that. But it just smells freaking amazing, guys. Clean, fresh, sporty, watery to me. It just screams hot weather. It screams wear me when it's hot outside. That's really what it is. You're gonna get some really nice citrus, fruity stuff. It's very classy. It's timeless. It's a Chanel clone twist, so you know it's a timeless, great fragrance. Performance-wise, it's one that performs really well for me. It gives me about 8 to 10 hours of longevity for a freshie, so I'm not exaggerating. It is a skin scent around the 7-hour mark, but it'll stay on your skin for about 10 hours. You'll be smelling yourself with this one still. Al Dirgham, definitely worth picking up. Next on the list, actually shout out to Afnan because they sent me this fragrance. It's called Portrait Abstract. And nobody really talks about this one, but this one is a freaking fabulous fragrance. I love this. This has like leather, sandalwood. It's very creamy, leathery, buttery, smooth, powdery, not in like an iris way, but it's got this creamy sandalwood, this nice touch of leather. It's not like an in-your-face, rugged leather, like it's not like a Tuscan leather type of thing. This is more of like a soft, suede type of a leather. And best way to describe it, guys, creamy, leathery, and it's sexy. I like this one a lot. It's a really good performer too. We're talking like 12 plus hours performance with this one, guys. It's going to leave a very good scent trail. Your scent bubble is going to be quite large, and people are going to be smelling you with this one. I mean, this is one you're going to walk by and someone's going to be like, whoa, what is that? You know? Kind of gives me vibes of like Tom Ford Fabulous. Kind of similar vibes. I have smelled that fragrance quite a few times, and it's pretty close, pretty similar, to be honest. I know this gets compared to Ensalade from Marc-Antoine Barrier, the people that make Ganymede. Sorry for butchering that. Marc-Antoine Barrois, maybe is how you say it. Some people might compare this to Ganymede too. Maybe with the leather. I don't really get Ganymede. This is just more of a creamy, sandalwoody leather fragrance with some sweetness. It's very good. Portrait Revival. My bad. Portrait Abstract. I might have said Revival. Abstract. Next on the list, guys, we have an affordable goat. This one's a little more pricey, but it's still an affordable fragrance. And that's Marj from Ahmed Al Maghribi. Mine came broken when I got it, so that's sad. But this stuff is strong, guys. This stuff is real strong. That's one thing I'll say about this one. This is not a fragrance to blast on yourself a million times. Don't do like Kells smells. Don't be spraying this shit like 20, 30 times. It's going to offend people. It is. I don't even spray this fragrance that many times, guys. This one, 5 to 6 max. You're gonna almost borderline be choking people out with that, just at that level. But this stuff is very unique. Honestly, I smelled Imperial Valley from Gissa. I'll tell you what this smells like, okay? To me, take Oud Maracuya, take the passion fruit out. Take Oud Maracuya, that style of oud, mix it with Imperial Valley from Gissa. Add some honey in there. It's got some florals, has a lot of stuff going on. But to me, it kind of reminds me of like an Oud Maracuya mixed with an Imperial Valley. I don't know. It's really, really good. It's different. It's daring. It's unique. You're really not going to be smelling like many people unless you're in like Dubai or something. People might be smelling like this. Over here where we're at in the United States, not many people are going to smell like this. So you're definitely going to stand out. People are going to like the way it smells. I had to get my hands on this one. I love this one, guys. Marj. Oh, 24-hour plus performance. Literally. On close, weeks. Next up, guys, we have a really underrated Maison Alhambra fragrance. It's called Le Charmante Eclatant. And this one right here, guys, this stuff is just beautiful. I love the way this one smells. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. Some men might find this one to be a little feminine leaning for them, and that's understandable. Now, if you're a guy like me who doesn't care, don't mind wearing something that's a little bit feminine, you're going to freaking adore this one. One of my good buddies bought this. He's a big old dude. He's like, I don't know how tall he is. He played pro football, I'm going to say that. So he played in the NFL. He's a big old dude, and he loves this. Anybody can wear this. Like I said, it does lean a touch feminine, maybe, but you're going to get like this pink lemonade burst with some rose, some vanilla. This is an eye-rolling fragrance, guys. It really is. This is so good. People say it smells like Pink Boa from Stefan Humbert Lucas. I personally have not smelled Pink Boa. I'm going to just keep it a bean with you. I have not. I really want to. I've also heard people say this is a little bit different. But really, man, take that pink. Think of a pink lemonade with some vanilla and some rose in there. Not a powdery grandma rose. A fresh rose, watery rose, kind of, with some musk. This is one of the best cheapies you can get. And if you wear this, like I said, you're going to be turning heads. You're really going to be turning heads. This smells amazing on a man or woman. It does not matter. Definitely check it out. Next on the list, a lot of you guys know about this one, but I had to include it because it is just amazing. Vintage Radio from Lattafa. Yeah, I had to mention it. This one might run you like $30. And it smells way more expensive than that. We'll just go ahead and say that. It smells way more expensive than $30, man. This stuff, you get plum, Palo Santo wood. You just get this creamy, woody, fruity concoction that smells absolutely amazing. In the air, gonna turn heads. Performance-wise, I get like 9 hours. I hate the bottle, but I love the fragrance, man. I really do. And the quality of this juice is fantastic for the price. I have smelled Paragon. It is pretty close. Really would be hard to tell in the air, guys. You got to be a niche snob to really know the difference. It's kind of hard to justify buying Paragon when this exists. I'm just going to say that. It is. Vintage Radio. Next up, guys, one of the OGs. I am one of the first people that ever talked about this fragrance. Milano Prive from Pandora Scents, aka Paris Corner. This stuff, it's amazing. It really is. 1 million Prive. Don't buy that fragrance. It's discontinued. It's way too expensive. Don't even think about it. Get this. I'm telling you right now, I still believe you can get this. I'm sure it's still widely available. I haven't checked in a long time, I'm not gonna lie. I got mine off of Aroma Concepts years ago. I might have been the first or second. I think I was the first review on YouTube for this. So I've had multiple people message me and say, I bought that because of you. Yeah, I mean, this stuff, cinnamon, blood orange, tobacco. It smells great. It leaves a great scent trail. It's really strong. It's really, really strong. I had someone one time tell me that it's not strong. That's not true, at least for my bottle, dude. This stuff is ridiculously strong. My buddy actually owns this. He wore it one time. I could smell him from like 15, 20 feet away at all times. That's how strong this thing is. On my skin, it performs pretty well. 10 hour mark. It's really good juice, guys. And like I said, I used to own 1 million Prive. I still have like 3 1 millions. I had all of them almost, except for 1 or 2. I just couldn't justify owning all of them anymore, you know? The only ones I want now are Elixir, Lucky, and the Gold Nude. Those are my favorite ones. This is a great smell, but I just didn't need to own the bottle anymore. I was never going to wear 1 million Prive anymore because this exists. So, Milano Prive. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and throw this in here. New addition to the collection, still macerating. And it's a banger, guys. It really is. Art of Arabia 3. And what is this fragrance? This, I just did a review recently. I said it wasn't very close to Blonde Amber. I was out of the box. It smelled weird. Now it smells great. It is close to Blonde Amber. It's not exact. It's a twist on it. You got dates in there with it. So it's got this sweet date accord with the Blonde Amber DNA going on. It really, really smells good. I've gotten a compliment so far every time I've worn this. I've only worn it like 3 times, but I've gotten a compliment every time. It sticks around on your skin. It performed for me really well. It's performing for around 8 hours now, so I'm sure it'll get stronger. It's just a really, really good fragrance, guys. It really is. It's sexy. It smells like money. It's alluring. I wore this to work one day, and I had a manager walking behind me, and she said, "What are you wearing?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm wearing I just said Blonde Amber. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna hold you. I just said Blonde Amber." But she's like, "I never heard of that." And I was like, "Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, man, this stuff is good. If you're looking for a Blonde Amber clone and you like dates, you like a little extra sweetness, you're gonna love this. You might like this more than Blonde Amber." And I used to own Blonde Amber. I did think it was a little too expensive for the price point, or I did think it was a little bit too expensive. But with this, I don't need it no more. 2 more, guys. We got 2 more coming in at, well, they're not in really a particular order. We got Eternal Oud from Lattafa. One thing I find odd is sometimes they'll make fragrances pressurized, sometimes they don't. This one, great atomizer. One of the most amazing fragrances in my collection. This stuff is like really freaking close to Grand Soir from MFK. It's really close. but they added a plum note in there with this one. So it's got this extra dark, fruity, mysterious touch added on top of the Grand Soir DNA. This stuff screams sexy, bro. Quality is fantastic on this one. One thing I don't like is my atomizer thing came off in there. I don't know. I bought this on Mercari a long time ago. Some people hate the bottle. I actually don't really mind it. This is one I've kept for a long time. It's one of the best DNAs, period. The Grand Soir DNA is amazing, but this is this deep, rich, luxurious, sticky, ambery cloud of pure sexiness. Like I said, it's fantastic. It performs for 14 plus hours on my skin. On clothes, it's gonna last a week plus. Eternal Oud, just buy it, bro. I don't know how the new batches are, but this is an older batch, probably 2023. Fantastic. Last on the list, guys, and I think this could be the best one. You could literally, I would not argue. Game of Spades Wildcard. Now this one might be the most expensive, maybe second most. I think this one and Marj are about around the same price. First of all, atomizer check. Yeah, it's a great atomizer. It's an even better fragrance. This is one of the only fragrances in my entire life, and I got a lot of good niche fragrances. This is one of the only fragrances that I have worn for like 3 or 4 days in a row because I just loved it so much. It's an easy grab. Kind of smells like expensive laundry detergent in the best way possible. You got green apple, amber, vanilla, lavender, a lot of notes in there. And the first time I ever smelled the Lafayette Street in general, it just reminded me of like a very expensive laundry detergent. It just smells great. You're going to walk around. This stuff leaves insane scent trails, monstrous, enormous, anything, all the above. Longevity wise, I'm going to give it 10 hours longevity. It leaves a really big scent bubble around you. It can smell different depending on the day. Sometimes this will kind of smell like latent-y a little bit. Some days it'll kind of remind me of it was reminding me of a certain fragrance the other day. I can't remember. Oud and Overdose for some reason. I don't know. It just depends on the day. It's fresh and warm at the same time. It's an all year kind of fragrance. It's kind of a jack of all trades. It can really work in any situation, anytime, anywhere. It's pretty much a perfect fragrance. And when it comes to being a clone, it's a 10 out of 10 clone. I don't care what anybody says. People have said, oh, there's better versions of it. Maybe. But, I mean, come on, bro. How much better can you really get than this one? It'd be pretty hard to get much better than this, guys. Game of Spades Wildcard. That's going to do it for tonight's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more videos like this, just let me know in the comments, guys. Please get active in the comments. It really helps the channel, man. Once again, please check my website, kellssmells.com, and you can sample a lot of my fragrances. You can sample some of these in the video. I'm going to be updating my website actually right now when I get off here, so definitely check out my site. If you like fragrance content, you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you want to keep smelling really good, make sure you keep tuning in.
Designer on my neck and my hands now. Put Versace on my neck, ears bust down.